Hey everybody, it is January 1st, 2024. Are you ready to hit the ground running with me? Hang on, let's talk about it. Well, I wanted to get a good baseline for the beginning of the year for my hit the ground running challenge. I knew ahead of time that it was not going to be pretty, and it was not. Um, I had a good weigh-in last week, and what I ate yesterday and last night at my sister's party, um, it just absolved, dissolved all of that good progress. Now, I know that a lot of that was a sodium gain because I ate things I don't normally eat. Like I had some chips, I had some, and like regular potato chips, I had Dorito chips, and I had some dips that I don't normally eat. I didn't overeat, but I ate enough where it made a difference. And plus, I drank pop. So, that was the difference. And I ate late. I've been trying not to eat after 7 o'clock, but I ate late last night. So, um, this morning when I when I finally got up, which was close to noon actually, um, I said, okay, we're gonna get this baseline weight in. I haven't yet taken my measurements. I'm gonna do that later today because I like to do that on the first of every month, um, just to kind of keep track of my progress. So I am going to do that later. Let me show you how my year is starting. I cannot begin to tell you how disgusted I am by all three of those images. Uh, I just can't. I can't describe it. When I looked at those, and my sister posted those on Facebook. Oh my God, I can't believe that I let myself get back into that kind of situation. So, on the other hand, motivation for me to really get going and hit the ground running on this weight loss. So I've started like a little challenge. And this is for myself, and I've invited all of you to join me in this challenge by going to my Facebook page, which is sueslimsdown with WW, with the hashtag HTGR, which stands for Hit the Ground Running, and report in daily or weekly how you're doing. So it means don't go beyond your points. You're allotted daily points. Yes, you can have your weeklies, but keep in mind, you need to kind of spread those around during the week. Um, you can eat your weeklies, but don't go over your points, your daily points. Um, I'm the way I'm doing it is I'm not eating my weeklies. My experience with the Weight Watchers program over the last few years is that I'm not successful if I eat my weeklies unless I have to. If I'm at a special occasion or something where I know I'm going to go over by 1 or 2 points, then yes. So I would say if you want to eat your weeklies, go over your weeklies only to the point where you can still get your blue dot. And then you're going to report back on my Facebook page how you did for the week. I'm going to post my daily points that I've eaten every day on that page with just my hashtag. So the point is to kickstart us to getting back in the habit of tracking and weighing and measuring and being really mindful of what we're eating to help us get into the weight loss mode again. The other thing is to add 100 steps to what you normally walk, 100 steps to your normal day. So like if you normally walk, 1,000 steps a day, and I know that's lowballing it for most of us, but you're going to walk 1,100 instead. So just add 100 steps more. And that's it. That is the hit the ground running challenge. Now you can add other things to it for yourself if you want to. Like I'm committed to drinking more water, and I drink water anyway. With the medication that I'm on, I have to kind of watch the water intake because I'm on a diuretic. Um, but anyway, I started the challenge a week ago, and officially starting it today. So also, I want to tell you about my, I guess I don't want to really call them goals. I'm actually kind of setting intentions this year instead of goals, because I find that if I set goals, I get discouraged. So I'm going with really, really short term daily or weekly intentions. And actually, my word, I'm not picking a word of the year because I do that in January and it kind of gets lost. By the time I get to June or July, that word gets lost. So in my planner, I'm setting like an overall monthly word that I'm going to stick to or that I'm going to be mindful of. But I'm probably going to break that down into weekly stuff because for me right now, the way my mindset is, I have to do really, really short term, um, daily if I have to. But right now I'm looking at a week at a time here. So my word for this week is intentional. You know, so what does that mean? I wrote down a couple things when I was thinking about this. Is that what does intentional mean? It means to uh, make deliberate choices to reflect what is most important to you. So my deliberate choices are choosing the right food, choosing to weigh and measure everything, choosing to be mindful of what I'm eating and how I'm going to be a better person, a healthier person. So intentional always also means to do something on purpose. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm doing my daily vlog on purpose. I am choosing to follow the Weight Watchers program again on purpose. Um, those videos, those pictures I showed you just a while ago, I don't ever want to look like that again, and I don't ever want to see that number on the scale again. I am totally disgusted by that. So, what's the difference between intentions and goals? I wrote this down too. So, goals are focused on the future. So a goal is, and I think that by setting intentions, we get to that goal. So my goal is to lose 148 pounds total. Now I've already lost 50 of that, close to 50. I had lost 93 and I got back to those pictures. So anyway, intentions are more of a present moment thing. That's why I'm setting like weekly intentions because it's easier for me to focus on that than focus on, 148 pounds. So my weekly intentions, my weekly intention of staying on plan for the every day this week will mostly get me will eventually get me to that final goal. So goals are destination or achievement specific. So yeah, my overall goal is to lose that amount of weight. So, but intentions mean you're living sort of like living each day in the moment, independent of that goal. So you're doing what you have to do for that day to accomplish what you want in that moment. So, my moment today is let's get through New Year's Day, having a great day on plan. And then we'll continue that tomorrow. But each day I need to come clear with that new intention of today is a day I'm gonna get through this day on plan. Now I have a lot coming up. We'll talk about that in a minute. So also goals are usually external achievements. Intentions are more like a relationship with yourself and with others. So uh my relationship with myself right now is centering around the food I'm eating. and also getting ready to move. That's another thing. So the intentions are more of the steps of the journey that you're taking. Your goal is your destination. So my word of the week is intentional. I'm doing things on purpose. I'm doing things that will eventually get me to my goal. But right now, I'm focusing on today. I'm focusing on this week. I have this week and next week to get everything finished in here to move. Now I've made good progress, so I'm almost finished. By the end of this week, I'm going to be in real good shape. So, other thing that I am doing, and you are in a different situation, so it's going to be different for you. But I am eating out of my refrigerator and freezer for the next 2 weeks because I need to get rid of all the food I have in here. There is absolutely no reason for me to go into a grocery store. I think I even have enough half and half for my coffee, but I may need coffee. That's about the only thing I'm going to need. Um, but I have frozen vegetables. I have fruit. Fruit might be another thing I need to replenish a little bit. Um, I have everything else. I have turkey in my freezer. I've got shrimp. I've got some pork chops. Today I made sauerkraut pork. It's a very lean pork loin that I got that I cooked in with the sauerkraut. I actually put it in my crock pot before I went to bed this morning, which was close to 2 o'clock. Um, very tender, very sweet. I'm going to show it to you because I'm going to show you what I'm eating. Um, but so I'll have that for the next couple days to eat. We bought a ham on Christmas Eve that I've been chopping up, like to put in my eggs and stuff. And every now and again, I'll have a ham sandwich with that. Been giving Molly quite a bit of it too. She's loving it. Uh, so I've got that. I've got turkey meat in the freezer, um, shrimp. I've got enough meat and vegetables in my freezer, in my fridge, to get me through the next 2 weeks. Um, all of my canned stuff, my home canned stuff, is all packed away and ready to go into the car. I'm not going to get into that because that's going to save me grocery money when I get out to South Dakota. Uh, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be eating just what I have here and not going to the grocery store. So that'll help save me money for one thing. And it's going to keep me on plan because there's nothing in my fridge that should deter me. The thing that has been throwing me off is I go into the grocery store, and the one grocery store that's right around the corner from me, it's called Churchill's, has really good baked goods. And I've been enjoying those. So I got some, and I know I shouldn't be buying it. That's the thing. There's no reason for me to be buying it. It's just that, again, I was in the moment and I'm thinking to myself, oh, that sounds really good. So I'm going to get it. What I did not consider was, is that going to help you live out your intention? Is that going to help you get to your goal? So those are things I'm going to be mindful of from now on when I'm in the grocery store. Once I get to South Dakota, um, since I've been there before, I know the grocery situation. For me to do my shopping, I'll need to travel a half an hour to Rapid City to get to a Walmart. They carry most of the stuff that I eat. There is a smaller family-owned grocery store in the town that I'm moving to, which I have gone into before and bought things there, but they don't have a lot of things that I like to eat. They don't have a lot of the fat-free stuff or the reduced fat stuff that I can get at Walmart. I mostly go in there for if I need something quick for Molly or a case of water. I'll probably be before my trailer gets up. I'm going to have to start buying bottled water because I don't like the water there. Anyhow, that's another story. But anyway, the other thing that's good is that most in the town, most of the restaurants are closed for the season. They don't open up until Memorial Day, and there's no DoorDash delivery, so I'm not going to have that problem. I've kind of cut myself off from DoorDash this past week. Well, I have. I haven't had DoorDash at all, but that was a problem for me. Um, and there's no pizza delivery. None of that is out there. And the town is a 6 mile drive. Uh, Unless I go, it's shorter if I go down the mountain, but in the wintertime, I'm not going to go down the other side of the mountain. I'm going to take the paved roads. So being out there is going to help me on my weight loss journey because I'm not going to have a lot of the temptations that I have there, and I'm going to have to make a concerted effort to cheat. So just bluntly, that's what it is. So, there will be days when I drive down to Custer and there's more things down there, because the bank I use is in Custer. Um, and I'm just going to have to remember I'm making intentional decisions. I'm doing things on purpose now. And is what I'm doing on purpose going to get me to my destination? So I can tell you that in the year 2023, I ended up with a net gain of 1.1 pounds. So I basically maintained the entire year. So um, I'm great at maintaining. But that scale today is a gain from what I was on weigh-in day 2 days ago. And I just do not want to see that number again. And, those images of me on that couch last night, I just thought, oh my goodness, how did I let myself get back into that shape? And that's the reason I posted it. I actually printed those pictures out and put them in my planner because I want all week, I want that reminder in front of me. I want to look at this and say, no, we're doing this instead. We're doing this instead. I am not going to look like that anymore. The other thing I will tell you that I have felt the weight gain. So my left knee is bothering me in a way that it has never bothered me before. Uh, and it hurts sometimes just to walk. I am not going to deal with that. I am going to get the weight off because for me, with the fact that I'm a recovering stroke patient, and the fact that I'm having this joint pain, I'm looking at this weight now. It's a life and death situation for me. So, that may or may not be the case, but I have to lose the weight to keep my blood pressure lowered, even though I'm on the meds, because I want to eventually get off of some of these meds. And so I'm looking at it. This is a life and death situation for me. Okay, well, I'm going to end this video with showing you what I've eaten today. As I make this, I have not had dinner yet. I'm planning on pretty much 0 points the rest of the day. I've only had 9 points today so far with my lunch, the sauerkraut pork that I had, and my breakfast. So, yeah, I will show you everything, and that's my commitment for one of my commitments for the year is that I'm going to be back to daily vlogging and showing you what I'm eating. And I'm going to guarantee some of you are going to be bored because I eat a lot of the same things just because I like it and it's easy. And this next couple of weeks, it's going to be a lot of the same thing because that's what I have here. So, anyway, but I am going to get back to daily vlogging. That helped me be successful when I knew I had to show you what I was eating. And oh, before I go, I asked the other day. I asked for suggestions on what I could take while I'm traveling because I don't want to spend a lot of money and I can't go into restaurants because I have Molly with me. So I need to be able to have something that's accessible. I do not have room in my car for a cooler. So I needed something that I can just kind of hang, put in a bag and it will be okay staying in the bag in the cold weather. Somebody, I forget who it was, mentioned the tuna packs, those little foil, and I eat those tuna packs all the time, and I just completely forgot about that. That was a great suggestion. So I'm gonna stock up on those. I will go to the store for those before I leave. So, but thank you, whoever that was that suggested that. Um, I can have those tuna packs and hard-boiled eggs too. We'll keep in the car. So, and I do buy hard-boiled eggs already done. Um, I didn't used to, but I have not been able to use my kitchen sink for over a year here in this apartment. just because the drain has corroded out, and it's just a whole story. Anyway, so I've been buying the hard-boiled eggs like you can buy in the packs at Walmart. So I'm going to grab some of those too. And those are great 0 point suggestions. And keep them coming. If you have anything more, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can keep my fat-free half and half with me in the car. So, you got any ideas about that? Let me know. All right, I'm going to end this here. Hold on, because I am going to show you my food for the day. But I won't be back to say goodbye. So Happy New Year again, and let's hit the ground running. Let's all do this together. I know that we can. We have done it before, and thank you for those of you that have already said, yes, you're going to join me on this challenge. Just do it. Let's just do it this year, all right? So here's my food, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. This is my New Year's Day breakfast. Actually, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm eating breakfast. So I have on my plate, I've got just some scrambled eggs that I scrambled up with some onions and peppers. That's 0 points. It's actually 1 egg and 2 egg whites. I have an English muffin, which is the Thomas Light English muffin for 2 points. That weighed out at 54 grams. I didn't trim it or anything. That's just what it weighed out to. And then I've got this huge fruit salad here, which, get me my fruit for the day. Banana, some honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon slices, or chunks. That's all 0 points. So on my plate here, I only have 2 points. And in my cup, this is my intention for the year, to slim down again. I had a total of 16, between my 2 cups, 16 milliliters of heavy cream for 3 points. And then the rest is fat-free half and half, 60 milliliters of that between the 2 cups for 1 point. So 1, 2, 4 in my coffee. That's 6 points total for breakfast. Well, my lunch today is probably what a lot of people are having for dinner, but I'm having my sauerkraut and pork. So the lean pork roast is 88 grams, and that is 3 points. I just have a little mustard on it. My sauerkraut, 106 grams on that. That's 0 points. And this vegetable mix is also 0 points. That's just the Great Value California style vegetable mix. So I have a 3-point lunch. This takes me to 9 points for the day. All right, well, this is my dinner tonight. Pardon my foot there. This is the chicken taco lentil soup that I've been eating on for about a week now. This is all 0 points. Tonight, I'm at the bottom of the soup. I have 1 more serving left. So I put a cup of black beans in with it, which is also 0 points. Topped it with some jalapenos. So this is like a chicken lentil taco seasoning type thing. But yeah, all 0 points. So I'm still at 9 points for the day. This is going to be a huge dinner for me because it's with the beans and the lentils in here. It's just so filling. And then there's chicken in there, so plenty of protein. The beans and the lentils provide some fat too. So plenty. It's really a filling soup. Like I said, I've got 1 more serving of this that I will probably have tomorrow. And yeah, so this has helped me get through the week. This soup really helped me obtain that big loss I had this past week. So trying to get these pounds off that I gained today, though. So, okay, I'm still at 9 points. Okay, well, I did decide to go ahead and have a snack tonight. This is a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. It's the Faye brand. 172 grams of that, 0 points. I also have a cup or 142 grams of mixed berries from Kirkland, no sugar added. So they're just raspberries and blueberries. I think there might be a couple strawberries in there, blackberries. So this is a 0 point evening snack for me. But I wanted the protein before I went to bed.